Early history and pre-colonial period. The region of present-day Zambia has been inhabited by humans for thousands of years. Archaeological findings indicate that hunter-gatherers lived in this area more than 10,000 years ago. From around 1000 AD, early agricultural societies and more complex settlements began to develop. Various Bantu peoples, including the Tonga, Lozi, Lunda, and Bemba, settled in the region and developed their own political structures, languages, and trade networks. Colonial influence and British control. In the 18th and 19th centuries, European influence in Central Africa began to grow. The British South Africa Company, led by Cecil Rhodes, started controlling areas of present-day Zambia from the 1880s, at which time it was known as Northern Rhodesia. The colonial administration promoted mining, especially copper, and deployed European settlers and local labor to the mining areas. Northern Rhodesia under British colonial rule. Northern Rhodesia officially became a British Crown colony in 1924. During this period, the copper industry grew rapidly, especially in the regions around Ndola and Kitwe. However, British colonial policies severely limited the political participation of the indigenous population. Independence movement. From the 1950s, political movements demanding independence began to form. The United National Independence Party, known as UNIT-P, led by Kenneth Kaunda, played a central role. Pressure on the British government increased over the following years as demands for self-determination grew across Africa. Independence and early republic. Northern Rhodesia finally gained independence on the 20th of October, 1964, and was renamed Zambia. Kenneth Kaunda became the first president of the country. In the first years after independence, the government focused on the nationalization of key industries, especially mining, as well as on promoting education and infrastructure. Political developments in the 20th century. In the 1970s, Zambia under Kaunda became a one-party state. Economic difficulties, particularly due to declining copper prices and rising debt, severely affected the country in the 1980s. Nationwide protests occurred in 1988 and 1990, demanding reforms and greater political freedom. Democratic transition. In 1990, Zambia returned to a multi-party system. Frederick Chiluba of the Movement for Multi-Party Democracy became president, replacing Kaunda. Since then, Zambia has held several democratic elections, although political tensions and economic challenges continue. Modern developments. In the 21st century, Zambia has undertaken economic reforms, modernized copper production, and promoted investments in infrastructure, education, and health. The country is a member of the African Union and actively participates in regional initiatives for economic cooperation.